Hello and welcome everybody to this HeflaTV presentation of the Join Dota League Season number 3, the European Division 2 Eu4ia versus Kompas Gaming in a 2-game series. And Kompas Gaming, they're just hot off a victory against Chili Willy. Of course, arguably Chili Willy were the underdogs to begin with, but Kompas Gaming still just showed us their strength. And actually Kompas Gaming overall, they were making a name for themselves, whereas Eu4ia, I did have the pleasure to cast them in May, I think it was. But after that, really haven't seen too much of them. I remember them being pretty solid as far as performance goes, but Kompas Gaming, well, can they be stopped by another Division 2 team at this point in time? We shall see. As coming into the draft, Eu4ia, they banned out a Tidehunter and a Razor, and actually Razor was a hero that Kompas Gaming just utilized perfectly. Artis playing it in both games against Chili Willy and doing extremely well on top of it. But for Kompas Gaming, they banned out the Lycan and actually struggling a little bit with the last pick now. Are they juggling between heroes like maybe a Death Prophet or Doombringer even? I would actually think that those two heroes might be the targets, but no, Faceless Void instead, and how could I forget that hero? Silly me. Oh man. Noob mistake. But we'll see how well it works out for them now as Eu4ia, the first pick about to come. Will they go for the Doombringer or Shadow Shaman? Of course, is a hero that is extremely popular even as a first pick. So we'll see whether they want to go for it or not. Nope, Doombringer, they do feel it's gonna be better than Shadow Shaman and pick it up. And Kompas now, like I said, Shadow Shaman is a possibility for them now instead. And of course, Skyref Mage as well if they do like that kind of support. Haven't seen them pick it up though, so might prefer other heroes to it. Actually, a Brewmaster is available as well, but picking a Brewmaster into a Doombringer is asking for trouble. Yes, you can still play around the Doombringer as well. You can get the Primal Split off before you get doomed, but it's not a 100% thing anymore. So we will see if they can actually properly counter the Doombringer. They did play up against the Doombringer in the secondary game against Chili Willy as well, and weren't really phased by that hero in the slightest. But Kompas Gaming, they are a team, at least I have noticed that recently, that takes a long time with the picks, even the first ones. Usually teams, the first bans and picks aren't really that hard for them, they just slap through them. But at the moment, it looks like Kompas Gaming, they want to make sure that they get the best possible draft, so that they can already get ahead at least a little bit in the drafting phase and then just shine with performance after that. And they go for the Brewmaster after all. Well, they were thinking long and hard about it, whether it's gonna be worth it or not, but they are like, yeah, the Doombringer can't be everywhere at once, so if we just outmaneuver him, if we have the better rotations, the better map vision as well, possibly, we can just play around the Doombringer and not worry about it too much. And the secondary pick, will it be that Shadow Shaman? Just such a strong hero, I feel like it's kind of a waste, or would be kind of a waste to pass up on that hero. I mean, if they want to pick up an offlaner straight away, I guess they could go for a centaur, but it's not likely gonna get banned out as it is, I think. Or even a Death Prophet wouldn't be too bad of a pick for Kompas, to be honest. That hero is just crazy strong, and against the Doombringer, if you have already activated your Exorcism, your ultimate as a Death Prophet, getting doomed, yes, still isn't the best thing that can happen, but your Exorcism will at least deal damage until you are alive, or the duration ends for it. But now we'll see. 23 seconds left of the reserve time, only for the second pick Kompas. They go for a Nature's Prophet instead, so gonna go for that minimum rat style already. And Eu4ia now, will they go for the Shadow Shaman for themselves? Or Death Prophet wouldn't be too bad. Getting themselves a secondary silence, or even a Skyref Mage. Because Nature's Prophets, very often, they try to just sprout themselves up and TP out. But if you set the Mystic Flare on the sprout, the Nature's Prophet might not even be making the TP in time. But Shadow Shaman was the pick instead. Getting additional lockdown instead of silences, just solid hex, solid shackles. But looking at the next bans coming out, Eu4ia actually banning out the Disruptor themselves. I would have thought like maybe Disruptor is actually kind of good against both the Nature's Prophet and the Brewmaster. But looks like they have other plans in mind. And coming into this second ban, once again, Kompas Gaming, they just taking their sweet ass time. Not too sure what's the issue with that. But then again, drafting is arguably the most important part in a game of Dota. Yes, strategizing all over. But Enigma is the ban for them, so don't want to have the jungler, don't want to have a hero that just gets you so much gold and XP. Or Kompas Gaming, of course, you can shut down the Enigma by warding the jungle, but you have to waste so much yourself, you have to risk yourself actually going into the enemy jungle in the first place. And some teams they just aren't willing to do so, and a couple of sentries will mean that the Enigma will still have a pretty nice time there regardless. So just eliminating that straight up, and overall, Enigma is pretty good against pushing as well. Just sets down the Midnight Pulse, as well as just having the constant Black Hole threat. Nothing you want to deal with, especially if you're just so reliant on getting the Primal Split off, for example on the Brewmaster. But Eu4ia, their second ban in that second ban phase about to come out now as well. They already took out one support. Are they gonna ban out something like a Rubik now? Rubik would have a lot to steal, but nope. They go for a Skyraf Mage ban instead, and does that mean that they want something like maybe even a Storm Spirit to pick up for themselves? Something that definitely would not love to get silenced. And Kompas, they do ban out the Death Prophet. I really like that ban, I really do. Eliminating a silence and extra strong push, because Shadow Shaman as well as a Death Prophet, both of their ultimates can actually do damage to a building from a distance. Shadow Shaman just goes in, places down the Mass Serpent wards, backs off, and Death Prophet just sits at the back line, lets his spirits do his work for him. So, now coming into this third pick for Kompas Gaming, are they gonna strengthen their own push? They go for an Invoker, so in theory, yes, that could be their push, or extra push that is. Having the Forge Spirits together with the 3 ends of the Nature Prophet, it's actually pretty strong. And well, Kompas, does that mean that the Brewmaster is going to be support? Or they can run something like a Brewmaster offlane, Nature Prophet jungle from the get-go, Invoker mid lane, and 2 heroes on the safe lane. And actually I think Kompas, they might be even looking for a Jakiro here. Having a solid stun long range with the Ice Path. And then of course just having the Liquid Fire to push down towers even faster. We will see if they want to go for that. It's an option. I wouldn't mind it either, I have to say, but it's not a sealed deal by any means. As for Eu4ia, their third pick, how will they counter this push, this aggression, the team fight as well coming out from Kompas Gaming? Yes, they already have the Doombringer, but will that be enough? It's hard to say. It really is. As now Eu4ia finally taking their sweet time as well, countering Kompas Gaming with their own reserve time usage. And well, they need a support for themselves. Even they could actually use a Rubik, just steal the Primal Split, turn it around on Kompas Gaming instead. Or if they want cores, if they want some extra push themselves, well, they go for an Earthshaker. I thought like maybe a Dragon Knight, but you can reserve the Dragon Knight for later on into the draft as well. So having the Earthshaker is really good against pushing lineups, have a really long range stun, that Fisher of course, and Nature Prophet as well as Invoker creating those extra units will mean that Earthshaker, once it gets close enough, gets that blink or maybe just is able to run into the fight and Echo Slam, you're just gonna have so much more damage output thanks to the extra units of course. But now Kompas Gaming, they have so little time to make their decision with 6 seconds of reserve time. Oh man. But still a support. Actually, I would... Okay, so either Brewmaster support or Nature Prophet in the jungle from the get-go. There's no other way around it. The Viper is the pick for them. Just they want to tank it up. They want a hero that doesn't care an awful lot about getting doomed. Will still have the corrosive skin to defend himself. As well as just go for some right clicks. Now Eu4ia. Fourth pick. They have two supports, one core as well, Doombringer, probably gonna be offlaner at least. That is the most common position for him, I think. At least nowadays. I wouldn't mind a safe lane Doombringer either. Just go for that carry Doombringer. Phase boost into drums, into like Shiva's card, Assault Kuras. Maybe later on get that refresher. But oh, they go for a Gyrocopter instead. That is some creep clear, of course. Just set down the cooldown when the push is getting too strong. Have the Flak Cannon as well to deal with all the units coming out. And some early game aggression. If the Shadow Shaman gets the shackles, it's easy Rocket Barrage, full on damage. Rocket Barrage actually is one of the highest damage spells on level 1. And of course Earthshaker with a Fissure block can also guarantee that Gyrocopter gets that full duration Rocket Barrage. So I really like the Gyrocopter pickup at the moment for Eu4ia. As the last ban from Kompas, being the puck, Eu4ia, they have to target a support, don't they? I think Rubik would be an excellent support for Kompas. Although it doesn't give them too much push, just stealing the Doom, stealing a Fissure from the Earthshaker. Just such great abilities to have really for yourself. Just instant Fissure. It's so hard to compete with that. Earthshaker, he has a cast animation, whereas Rubik really does not. And now into the last ban we go from Eu4ia. If they are really afraid from getting pushed, Venomancer, check hero. Maybe even a Leshrac, but Leshrac wouldn't have any setup stun, so no, they go for a Dazzle instead. Dazzle, of course, does help out against the Doombringer, but man, Kompas Gaming, not a doubt in their mind. Straight up Rubik pick there. Just, I mean, they really had it, they had their finger on Rubik, I think, and they were like, if Eu4ia bans it, we're gonna have to make a smart adjustment in time, but nope. Dazzle ban instead, and Rubik, immediate pickup for them, but Eu4ia themselves now. They need a mid laner, unless they want to send a Gyro or Doombringer mid. So, I still think Dragon Knight wouldn't be too bad, just a tanky presence there in the front lines. If they want to dominate that lane, maybe even go for something like, well, I wanted to say OD, but they go for a Tinker instead, and what better counter push is there in the game than a Tinker? There really isn't one. And man, this is just gearing up to be a great game, I think. Lots of team fighting probably happening, some Rat Dota in the mix as well. Eu4ia, they're the ones that I think have to just get the Boots of Trials and Tinker and take it a little bit slow. Earthshaker and Shadow Shaman get the rotations early, because Kompas Gaming, they actually don't have any space for rotations almost. Yes, Nature Prophet can TP of course, but Brewmaster support with a Rubik, are they gonna be impactful enough? I do think that Eu4ia supports have the better roaming potential, so to say. Wow, this is some pretty great stuff coming out. As almost everybody has picked up their hero. Shadow Shaman is still left, but probably not gonna take too long. And we are in the game as we get a straight out pause. A mandatory pause in every game almost, just at the start of the game, hopefully nothing too long. But I guess I just used the time to go over the lineups fast. For Kompas Gaming on the Radiant side in this 2-game series against Eu4ia is Fee Solo Meko playing the Rubik as PSM, of course, is his just acronym. Artis will be playing on the Viper, leaving Goddamn to play the Brewmaster, Korets on the Nature Prophet, and Jet to take up the roles on that mid lane Invoker. But for Eu4ia, Misko is playing on the Gyrocopter, leaving KOTD playing on the Doom, with Vilik playing the Shadow Shaman, a stand-in real Toxie on the Earthshaker, and Sila up on that Tinker. So Tinker most likely gonna be mid lane with a tri-lane consisting of a Gyrocopter, Earthshaker, Shadow Shaman, and leaving the Doombringer either solo safe or solo offlane. I think solo offlane is probably gonna be the lane for him. But actually Vilik did pick up a Shadow Shaman, but looks like they are still not ready to actually get this game underway as well. And I see the chat. Chat is alive. Lots of spamming going on. Kompas all around. No biggie. The more Kompas, the merrier. And go has been given from Eu4ia. The smokes picked up from either side. Shadow Shaman for one. Brewmaster for the other side. And I'm interested to see how well Goddamn will actually perform on the support Brewmaster, something I haven't seen for quite a while. Usually played either mid lane or maybe safe lane farm, occasionally on the offlane role, but I think the support role is probably the least favorite Brewmaster role, at least at this point in time, but we might see a level 1 clash. The smoke is there from Eu4ia straight away. They didn't just buy it, but they want to put it to good use, although they will be 4 versus 5 if they actually continue on with this. I'm not too sure what the goal of this actually is. I'm not too sure if they can accomplish anything. They might though get the surround if they come from this side. Can be a big play, just one disable, Hex or Shackle into Rocket Barrage. He's gonna be enough, and Goretz, he's gonna run straight into them. Can they get the Shackles? Oh, Goretz should be fast enough, but the Fisher buys some time. There's the Shackle follow-up. Rocket Barrage activated. It's gonna be first blood. Eu4ia pick it up. Misko actually gets it on the Gyrocopter after all. I thought maybe the laser from Sila might be enough, but not happening. And guys, man, you can do some Kompas, but don't go for that goddamn wall of text, okay? Don't make me time you out. Oh man, chat gets crazy when it's a couple thousand people. But crazy chat is good chat. And we will see an aggressive try lane actually after all from Eu4ia, so they are leaving the Doom after all in the safe lane. Of course, it makes sense as well since the Doom wasn't part of the rotations early on, when going to the safe lane straight away, and he will be up against the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet, if he's on his game, just setting the 3 ends constantly on the Doombringer, going with the right click harass, he might be able to just out-harass Doombringer, but Doombringer then again, he has his Stout Shield, has himself a Ring of Protection to just counteract his 0 base armor. So I think Doombringer will definitely get his farm, using the Devour, maybe getting a nice creep from the jungle as well at the moment. Getting the Troll, it's not the best, but definitely not the worst either. Sila mid lane, just keeping Invoker at bay at the moment, going for those early razors. Him having the early level advantage, thanks to, of course, them getting the first blood, it's gonna be huge. But oh, mid lane, one rotation coming out. Rubik, can he set up the kill and get goddamn to get in range? And Rubik is gonna go in, PSM, he gets the telekinesis, throwing him in range for the Thunderclap, but shit, he can't really help out, he's only level 1, the right clicks are there, but oh, Willik, he TPs in, Shackles onto the wrong target, maybe as goddamn goes for the right clicks, but Fee Solo Mako, 20 HP, that's what he makes it out with. One more tick of the March of the Machines would have already been enough to get the kill. So Eu4ia, they're up to a really good start. Although arguably people would have thought them to be the underdogs. Just nice early rotations, nice game presence. And is this a good sign for them or what? Of course they need to just carry on with what they're doing at the moment, but it's looking good. If you can't gank the Tinker mid lane, it's gonna hurt for sure. Chet mid lane down to half HP, using the quest to reaching up as much as he possibly can. And well, the tri lane from Eu4ia is back in action. Willik first wants to stack the Ancients and then go back to the lane. And of course, stacking the Ancients is a really important part when you have a Tinker on your team. You want to get him as fast as Boots of Travels as you possibly can. And Chet mid lane still under some pressure, level 2 laser on Sila as well. And that harass is strong, and not only is it nice harass, it also creates the miss chance of 100% for 3 seconds. So always something nice to have. Looking at the other lanes, top lane 9 and 7 on Goretz's Nature's Prophet compared to 6 and 0 on the Doombringer. But Doombringer of course has the Devour of his. So always gonna get still some pretty nice gold income, even when he's a couple of last hits behind really. And Chet, well, he's already forced to use 115 gold to get that healing salve for himself. So mid lane is hurting. Last hit wise, he's actually ahead at least 10 and 4 compared to 9 and 2. But Artis might be in trouble. Is he gonna get shackled up? Of course he is. Misko gonna go for the Rocket Barrage. Goddamn! Oh, what a feature from Real Toxic. Header Shock as well, but Artis still alive. Oh my god, they needed one more right click. That's all they needed. 27 HP, but just not enough as Brewmaster. Well, he dropped low as well, but both of them survive. Clarity up on the Brewmaster, healing cell on Artis. So they don't give away a kill, but they waste a lot of consumables. And well, it's not like Eu4ia, they had to spend much. They had clarities as well to just continue on with the harass. Misko can spam the Rocket Barrage so many times, only 90 mana cost. Just really great plays so far from Eu4ia. Artis, of course, well, he's not even getting any farm. 3 and 0. Even the Rubik has more. Rubik has 4 and 1, man. What is this? What is this wild sorcery? And with this Observer Ward, of course, Eu4ia, they also see Goddamn's movement, and if the Brewmaster puts himself in a bad position, he just might get taken out straight out. Do we have another smoke though? No, we don't. Willik just goes in to stack the Ancients, probably gonna succeed as well. Triple stack incoming. Doesn't look like KPG wants to ward it anytime soon. Top lane Goretz has finished his phase boost, which is always good. Can harass even more Doombringer. Actually not using the Scorched Earth. Wants his Tranquil Boots to come off cooldown, but nope. Gets another right click into him. So Scorched Earth might be his only source of regen actually now. And going for the Tranquil Boots, it is always risky because you are most likely going to take the damage score as he actually backs off. The supports not being around, it puts a lot of strain on the Nature's Prophet. They definitely don't want to give away any unnecessary kills as mid lane. Rubik, together with the Brewmaster, they have rotated there, but do they have enough this time around? I don't think Eu4ia support rotations will be fast enough if the Tinker gets caught in the position that he is at the moment. But without the smoke, it is really hard to actually get up close to him to get that telekinesis to set things up. Cold Snap might help a little bit though for the Rubik to get in range, who has Boots of Speed as well. And March of the Machines is down from Scylla, so it makes it even harder to just engage into that. And Brewmaster, I do think he got spotted out as well, so Scylla, he's backing off. Spidey's senses are tingling. The bottom lane, Eu4ia is like the tri lane. Guys, support's missing, back off, and that's exactly what they do. Scylla just gonna go into the jungle instead, maybe stack up a little bit for himself there. Or is he really rotating top lane? He has the double damage. If you right click say laser, it definitely might be enough. Doombringer, he's gonna hit level 6 from this creep with a Doom on Gorath. It's gonna be an easy kill really, and yeah, he hits level 6. Is he gonna go for it? Yep, Doom comes out. Laser, if you right click, actually laser, he's holding on to it. Does he want to last it? Oh, of course he does. Why wouldn't he? Actually, yeah, the last right click with the double damage was enough as it is anyway. I was like, maybe he's gonna tick down to the Doom instead, but now Scylla buys a DP, back to the mid lane he goes to make sure that the tower doesn't take unnecessary harassment. And no, never mind, not sitting down the March of the Machines, running away from support Rubik. The telekinesis comes up, but the other is already rotated away, and now Velik, he comes in with his own shackles onto Rubik. There is the Fisher as well, man. Eu4ia, they just read the movement of Kompas Gaming, and 3-0 is the kill score, 6 minutes in as chat pauses the game. Oh wow, man, what a just game it is already. Eu4ia at a really solid lead. Last hit wise, yes, they are losing top lane as well as mid lane, but I do think that it's just going overall better for them. And Jet, he didn't see March of the Machines, so that's his reasoning for the reconnect here. And now we see Nature's Prophet. Even though he died, he still probably wants to go for the Hand of Midas. Or Maelstrom is a possibility as well, depending on what kind of Nature's Prophet he wants to be. Old school or the newer kind, Maelstrom, Blink Dagger, Nature's Prophet. But I do think he's just gonna go for the Hand of Midas instead. Just max out the Rat, get that maybe Necro Book after it as well. And go has been given. We are ready, we are unpausing. And Gorath, are they gonna set something up? Is he gonna TP to a lane help out? Has the Wrath of Nature as well to just get that extra damage if the bounties aren't extremely unlucky, of course. And Artis just gets some last hits finally. 21-0 actually has caught up really well, considering he was sitting on 3-0 at some point in time. Misko 24-12 on the Gyrocopters. Actually, considering that their lane mostly has been dominating, last hit wise, he's not that far ahead at all. But then again, both supports on both sides of the teams, of course, have been rotating around quite a lot, putting a lot of emphasis in the mid lane mostly. But oh, we see Viper Strike onto Misko. A nice feature though with the block coming out, got them. Oh my god, the Wrath of Nature bounces around and gets the kill. Sunstrike was off target, but in the end it wasn't even required thanks to the Wrath of Nature. So Kompas Gaming, they get themselves on the board, get some breathing room on this bottom lane, and of course a huge kill on the Gyrocopter, who is only level 4.5. So this tri lane, although they got some kills earlier, they didn't get too much XP with it. And Artis being level 6 this early, definitely paying off here. Viper Strike, easy setup kill. And Shadow Shaman also level 3, as Earthshaker level 4.5. So Shadow Shaman not anywhere close to getting his Mass Serpent Ward yet. Now Jet actually has his own Hand of Midas recipe going. So we'll get the Hand of Midas fairly soon as well. And with the double Midas, they can actually have a really nice gold and XP income for themselves. But Tinker, oh, never mind. He's dropping low. Thought a gank is happening without me actually noticing it, but no. Farming up Ancients instead, only 100 gold necessary. Make it 20 gold for those Boots of Travel. So he's just gonna run home, get the Boots of Travels 8 minutes into the game. Really, really good timing with a bottle and a Soul Ring on top of that. Looking at the early net worth, actually Tinker is number 1 as well. 4k net worth compared to 3.2 on the Nature's Prophet. And 3.2 almost on Jet as well, who has his Hand of Midas now coming out to him. And well, with the boots as well, he can be just so active early on. And Billy goes for the TP out. The Viper Strike was used by Artis, but no heroes to stop the TP from going out. Really heads up play from the Shadow Shaman there. Knowing the one weakness of the Viper, no stuns, but top lane. Are we gonna see the rotation making anything happen? Brewmaster is still level 4, but one Thunderclap might be enough. Sprout goes out onto Misko. Can the Rubik get close enough? No, they didn't start moving. That was uncoordinated for sure. As Korets, he has the Breath of Nature, but was it the bait Doom? He's coming in. Is he gonna go for the ultimate straight away? Yes, he is. And Misko wants to get up close, but Telekinesis is there. Rocket Barrage not doing much of any cut them. The Thunderclap was there, but now Mars the Machine, Sunstruck unfortunately off target. And they're gonna chase it down, Doom. He's tanking it all up. They get the kill on the Rubik. Gotham might be in trouble as well. Laser goes out. Oh, they get the kill. Doom actually takes it down with the ultimate on the Nature Prophet now. Another Thunderclap, slowing Doom down, but where are the TPs? There's no TP on the Invoker, no TP on the Viper, who's going for a straight out mech, so just another 2 kills, but yet he joins the fight. Cold Snap, he gets it as well, he needs a few more right clicks. KOTD, can he get out? Oh, one more right click, that's all they need. 28 HP, Force Spirit helps out, and Jet does get the kill, but the turnaround is there. Sela, he comes in aggressively to get the counter kill onto Jet, make it 6-2, and goddamn barely makes it out with the TP. One more right click was necessary. Now RTC comes in, Ether Shock from Willik. Nature Prophet TP's in as well. Wrath of Nature helps out to get the kill on Sela. Sprout out onto Willik with the Telekinesis and the Viper Strike. Make it 4-6 instead, and Eu4ia. It looked good, but finally Kompas Gaming, they had their supports rotate around. So, 10 minutes in, it's anybody's game, lots of action, lots of back and forth trading. But looking at the graphs, Eu4ia has the lead, around the 1000 gold lead, XP 1,500 as well, as Doombringer finishes his own hand of Midas. So we're gonna see a lot of Midases, but Viper, 10 minutes in, has the mech already, with Chet having had his hand of Midas for about 2 minutes. Nature Prophet has his recipe in the stash as well, just needs the courier to bring it out to him. So double Midas, mech is ready for them. The next big goal I think is getting Brewmaster level 6 so they would have the primal split. As Real Talks, he tried to farm up bottom lane in the meantime. Just get some XP, get some gold to finish those arcane boots for himself. And bottom lane, Rubik comes in. I don't know if the Brewmaster and Rubik are going to actually be enough, but no, one extra hero TPs in Real Talks, though. TPs out to the top lane. 4 heroes are there, 2 of them are smoked up. Willik on the Shadow Shaman and KOTD on the Doombringer. But they won't find anything, at least not at the moment. Korets, he's playing it safe on the Nature Prophet. Not gonna overextend without just so many heroes missing on the map. Although he's not creating treants to scout things out or anything, just went back to the courier to ensure that the courier won't get sniped, and keeping to the bottom lane. We might see a tower trade if Eu4ia wants to pressure the tier 1 on the top. As bottom, taking a lot of damage already. Will we see the March of Machines? Of course we will. Sela sets down 1 layer, but never mind, they just barely reach the tower. The range of it is so sick. And tier 1 is still gonna fall, although the March of Machines is there. The tower goes down, the mech is popped by Artis, and they're gonna be happy about it, but the trade is there for Eu4ia, so just neck and neck at the moment. Who is gonna get the first team fight win might just gain a lot of momentum to just carry it on. And of course, Chet, just with the 2 Force Spirits, can apply a pretty reasonable amount of pressure himself on the mid lane. Willik closing in on the level 6 as well, less than a quarter of level away from it. Might be a huge level pickup. Just Mass Serpent Wards, give it that extra push, it's so much faster. And of course, you can even go for Roshan with that, I think. Doombringer to tank it up with his Stout Chill, Tranquil Boots. Maybe even get that Scorched Earth for the extra regen if really necessary. So, waiting to see what they're gonna do once they get that level 6 on the Shadow Shaman. And of course Tinker, he's almost having his blink there already. Needs only 100 gold, actually make it 40 gold as the March of the Machines finishes up by a few more creeps. Oh, we might see the solo Mako of PSM in trouble. No, he runs the right way. If he had just gone in from this side, he would have been a gunner for sure. But that's a blink there now for Sela. Just keeps on TPing from lane to lane. Now can blink into the safety of the trees as well. And man, this Tinker, he's gonna get huge. He's already 1k above everybody else on net worth as it is. As Invoker, going for the 4-step first and probably in Necrobook after. Looking at the graphs again. Gold has closed in a little bit. 400 gold lead for Eu4ia still. XP around 8 level, let me check. Almost 1,940. Or 960 rather. What am I saying? Or 940 still, I don't even know, man. Math sucks. I suck. And game gets unpaused immediately. Fisher used by the Earthshaker. He wanted his arcane boot, which he can now buy up as well if he just gets close to the secret shop. And Massacre Force down mid lane. Will it be enough? Force Spirits coming in to help out, clean those up. The Ether Shock used for the Force Spirits actually now. Misko comes in as well with the right clicks. What got stolen? It's only the Flak Cannon. Not the best spell for Rubik to steal, but I've seen worse. As the tower in denied range now, they will probably get it. Tombbringer picks up his own Blink Dagger in the meantime. Keeps on farming. Devour, Midas, continuously running all the time, of course. And the farm is real. But 4 heroes are grouped up mid and goddamn, finally has that level 6. Will we see the first primal split in this game? And will it just be of any use at all? As Kompas Gaming, they're going for some sneaky plays. They want to come in from the side. They have to be careful that their courier isn't going to get sniped though. Jet's force def is on that. It would be really unfortunate. As Sila Tip is in mid lane as well. But they don't have a smoke, man. What's their initiation? That is one thing Kompas Gaming are heavily lacking. There's no blink in initiation. As oh, the smoke, I think it got popped out, and Villik, he runs into the enemies. That's a Thunderclap to slow down now. They even propped the primal split. Maybe overkill, or well, I think certainly overkill. They could have gotten a kill even without that, but kill secured and maybe even getting some damage on the tier 1 extra because of that. The Brewlings can tank it up reasonably well. Oh, but the Fisher is there, Misko. Is he gonna go for the cooldown? Are they waiting for the perfect opportunity? Sila is back to base, or never mind, he's not. My bad. As there's just so much standing, and one hero at least for both sides keeps on farming. Koratz, of course, on the Nature Prophet can join the fight at a moment's notice as it is. Whereas Tombbringer just has to TP and all. He's TPing bottom lane to stop the push there. Koratz, he's actually not going for the Necrobook at all, going for the Silence instead. Against, well, any of Eu4ia's heroes, actually I wouldn't, or I don't mind the Orchid at all. And Koratz, well, just farming up the enemy ancients from the low ground, going for some sneaky plays. As Meteor 1, of course, still stands, and against Tinker, might stand for a long time unless Kompas Gaming finds some nice pickups here or there. But looking at the item progression, Artis, of course, has had his mech for 5 minutes, a little bit more. Now up to 2.4k gold, still yet to finish up any boots. Maybe rushing Aghanim straight out to just get constant slow almost, up against Tombbringer of all heroes. As Jet farming up the ancients on their own side, using the Force Spirits to just tank it up and go for some extra damage on themselves. And Boots of Travels, actually, I thought, like, is he really saving up for them? He is not tanky enough at the moment, I feel like. Boots of Travels, yes, they are nice. Just trying to maybe get some surprise kills on the Tinker together with Koratz or whatnot. But man, he's just so squishy. And Sunstrike scouts out Roshan, but Roshan is already down almost. My Serpent was very used, but the Wrath of Nature bounces around. Oh my god, so clutch. If they only had like one extra hero they're bouncing in, might have gotten 2 easy kills, but not to be, as Martian Machines will stop the push mid lane. As, goddamn, on the Brewmaster, he went for a Hand of Midas, so he wants to catch up in farm, he wants to get that Blink Dagger at some point, Aghanim Scepter to follow up as well. Maybe it sets him back a little bit too much though, because going for a Hand of Midas means you could have just gotten 200 extra gold and get the Blink Dagger instead. So they're going for the risky plays, 3 Hand of Midas is running. They're betting it on the late game, but late game, I feel like they definitely do not hold an advantage against Eu4ia. I mean, Tinker, Tombbringer, and the Gyrocopter with 2 extremely nicely scaling supports, being the Earthshaker who can just always go for huge Echo Slam, go for those stun locks, and of course the Shadow Shaman, who has that Blink Hex potential in the future. Yes. Sila on the Tinker up to another 2.1k gold soon enough. And what's his next item gonna be? Is he gonna be rushing that Dagon? And Villik going for some counter warding, places down the sentry ward. They need vision from the high ground, but they will get the observer ward down. It's just a matter of time here, really. And Artis playing it safe at the moment, waiting for the creeper to arrive at his tower instead, as Misko farming towards his BKB. Has the Ogre Club already, just needs another 1.6k gold. And the BKB will make a huge difference, of course. You can't get thrown up in the air by the Cyclone of the Brewmaster. That is, I think, one of the biggest things for you to just output damage. Then Invoker, Chaos Meteors, nothing gonna be effective. And Mass Serpent Wars, once again, I really love how Eu4ia are using it, just putting it on cooldown every single time, and they will get the tier 1 tower for their troubles. So far, they've gained a tier 1 mid lane, a Roche, and a tier 1 bottom now, thanks to the Mass Serpent ward. Really nice usage, and well, Kompas Gaming are yet to find an answer to that. And well, Kompas Gaming, they want to at least get the trade. With the 3 ends, with 4 heroes being present, they should get this tier 1 at the very least, if nothing more. But will they continue the push? Tinker, of course, already getting in position, and well, he has an ultimate orb. He's just, I guess, straight up sheepstick, preventing maybe the Brewmaster from getting his Primal Split off ever. Oh, the Fisher comes out just to block the creeps. He's taking missiles as well for the harass. And that is the thing, Kompas Gaming, they cannot siege for too long because just heat taking missiles will keep on bringing you lower and lower. But Devour got stolen from Rubik, and I do think he's actually pretty happy about this pickup here. Because you can just get extra gold constantly. And as a support, any gold is welcome, it really is. As Artis, he's picked up a Mirfil Hammer, probably gonna be a BKB, oh, they go for Sila! The Premier Split comes out with the Sunstrike on top, easy kill. Yeah, actually, never mind. Are they gonna get the turnaround? Nope. Misko only hits the Brewlink with the cooldown, so really doesn't hit anything at all, effectively. Got Cycloned in the air and is on the run, but he's closing in on his BKB, which is always a good thing. But getting a kill on Ticker is just so damn important. Kompas Gaming, they need to do that a couple more times. As actually Artis, he's going for a Maelstrom instead. So they want to increase their creep wave, creep clear that is. But man, Maelstrom Viper, how often do you see that? And of course, that means he can't just continuously spam out the poison attack. But I do believe the poison attack together with Maelstrom works similarly to a Desolator. Every time the Maelstrom procs, it overrides the other attack modifier, but the rest of the time the other attack modifier is in play. As Chet picks himself up a ultimate orb as well, so actually I do believe he as well is going for a straight up sheepstick just to counter the Tinker as effectively as you possibly can. But top lane, oh goddamn, getting hexed up. He doesn't have the Primal Split, goes for a Thunderclap, but Sila, he TPs in, and this is an easy kill on the Brewmaster. But it is a support after all this time around, so not that big of a deal if you're a Kompas Gaming fan. Coming back to the graphs, 20 minutes into the game, actually Kompas Gaming, they've taken the lead. Tower-wise, it is even. Both have the tier 1s down, but a 1.7k gold advantage for Kompas Gaming. XP actually used to be 3k, now dropping down to 2.5, but still Kompas looking good. 6 to 7 is the kill score. Kompas definitely have caught up, but can they stay? But oh, the blink, the war stomp is there, the Doom on Chet as well, hexed up. Just way too much initiation, he goes down easily. And oh, KOTD might go down, a few more Rakex, that's all they need, goddamn. Still no Primal Split, heat-seeking missile coming out as well. He's taking so much damage running through the Scorched Earth, the March of the Machines, but Doom. One more Thunderclap, that's all goddamn he needs, but he doesn't get in range. And now the blink will come off from Doom. And Sila, he comes in with the blink, he's gonna get goddamn if he goes to the right direction, never mind. He went for the Nature's Prophet instead, went for the core instead of the support. Smart choice, and never mind, heat-seeking missile. Got the kill on goddamn as well, are you kidding me? I mean, just as I was saying, Kompas Gaming is doing well. They lose 3 heroes, they get 0 in return. And of course, Doombringer just such a tanky son of a gun with that BKB of his activated. And Eu4ia, not only do they win that fight, they might even get a tier 2 for their troubles on the bottom lane. Oh, the cooldown into the TP, nice cancel by the Rubik. That would have been such a bummer for him, just immediate rockets on his face, on his head otherwise. But this will mean tier 2 goes down and Eu4ia. Looking at the graphs again, gold graph almost down to 0. It's probably going to update again after the tower. So I guess just gold graph 0 is the safest thing to say. XP once again in Eu4ia's lead by 1000. But mid lane, can they get the kill? Can we get the range for the Hex Shackles combination? No, they're not going to attempt it. Don't feel brazen enough for it. As looks like Koretz, he's actually, after finishing his Orchid, forced into building a BKB of his own. But 22 minutes in, there's a Blink Dagger on the UF Shaker, and that is a huge item pickup. Of course, since there are 3 Hand of Midases running on Kompas Gaming, they always just have the guaranteed farm for themselves as well. And once Koretz gets that BKB, he can maybe stand and deliver, although his right click isn't all that scary to begin with on the Nature's Prophet. Brewmaster up to 1.6k gold, farming up the Ancients with the help of an Illusion Rune. And, well, he definitely needs a Blink Dagger, he wants it bad. And the one thing Kompas Gaming is lacking is just AoE disable. Or just actually any disable at all almost. They have the telekinesis, they have the cold snap, but other than that it just slows for them. So just getting perfect chaos meteors is gonna be hard if you just can't pin down the enemy properly. But we will see, as it's still anybody's game. Gotham gonna get his blink dagger together with his level 11 from this camp. So actually huge pickups for both of them. Earthshaker's blink dagger as well as the Brewmasters. But oh my god, Jet, are you gonna get caught again? The smoke, I think they were smoked at the deep break and they are blinking it out. Can they find him? No, yes they can. There's the Hex from Villic. Doom as well. Shackles to follow. Actually not even necessary at the moment. Just the Fisher blocking him in. But oh, the Forge Spirit! They just got the counter kill. Oh my god. And now RTC came in with his boost of travels going for KOTD. Slowing him down with the Viper Sack. But with the BKB activated, Breath of Nature doesn't do any damage. Now Gordas comes in and gets the Sprout on the BKB target. But what a Fisher blocking them in. There is the silence coming out a little bit too late. Or is it the right clicks? Will the Soul Burn be enough to take him down? The Forge Spirit? Yes, it will be. Really nice kill. Gorets get that cooldown coming out from the Charocopter. He almost went down as well. One right click, that's all they needed. Got them. Is he gonna blink after this? He wants to go for it. But I don't think if he can catch up. Blink, Thunderclap, Primal Split, maybe. But he's going so deep. Oh my god, Charocopter is too fast. And now there's the Hex coming out. Oh man, way too greedy. And he pays with his life for it. I mean, he should have known that the Charocopter is gonna outrun him with the face boots. Oh wow. Semi-pro by the Brewmaster. Well, at least Viper got some nice gold. And oh, another Fisher coming out onto the Rubik this time around. Rubik, can you TP out? The Enchant Rotom was already used. Is he gonna use the Echo Slam? Yes, he is. TP cancelled with the Aftershock passive of his. Sela getting the kill, dominating string. And now, if he wants to pick it up, he will have his Sheepstick as Chet. Not gonna continue. Try to go for a Sunstrike. Wasn't there, but oh, they might get the kill on Real Toxie. He doesn't have a TP. We'll have the blink though. No, cancel. There he is, the Orchid coming out. Cold Snap as well, so they get one in revenge at the very least. Yes. Jet. He is not as close to his Sheepstick, of course, as Tinker, because Tinker just finished his, plus another 1.1k gold on top of that by Jet. Not too far away. About 1.5k or so, but with the Hand of Midas, if he just can avoid dying, he's gonna get it soon enough as Artis. Checks out Roche. Roche Pit at least. It's gonna respawn really soon. 11 seconds. They leave a Forge Spirit there to scout it out. Really nicely done. And never mind. Forge Spirit goes down as he resummoned new ones. I thought it's gonna be nice, but nope. Not gonna happen. Smoke picked up by the Earthshaker though. So they want to go for some rotation, maybe even smoke into Roche Pit and get that with the Mass Serpent Wards. And actually Shadow Shaman is only level 8, so struggling real hard, but there's a smoke from Kompas Gaming instead. If they can get a few pickups and Roche after that, it's gonna be huge. It might be a turnaround, but they just, once again, they don't have the jump. If they jump the Doom, he's just gonna BKB and run away. I mean, Viper Strike can maybe help, but they need the Rubik to get it. Nope. Sela gets the blink out and Rubik, no blink for himself, of course. Has Bracers, Urn of Shadows, and that casual cloak of his. Sela just keeps on TPing in and out. Now he even has a Ghost Scepter to prevent the right clicks from happening when he gets Orchided up. And there's not too much magic damage, but if he uses the Ghost Scepter while... Oh, Sela, he goes aggressive top lane, wants to get the kill on Cordet. Rearm coming out, will he get the secondary hex? Nope, the silence is there. Blink Thunderclap as well. Sela activates the Ghost Scepter, will leap enough the Sunstrike. He gets blocked in and he goes down. Artist even goes for the Viper Strike for it, just in case. Really important kill. And Tinker, he felt a little bit too ballsy. He thought he can get the solo kill on Nature's Prophet, but just did not have enough. And no, oh, never mind. There was an enemy's run on Rubik. I was like, what? Where are you going? The Fisher though, Chet, he might be in trouble. They're gonna get him. Maybe no. Nice force step into the Roach Pit. He's gonna go for real Toxic. He gets doomed up though before. The Fisher actually blocking him. Blocking in the Doombringer instead. And Villic, he goes down once again. There's the silence onto the Doombringer. He activates the BKB to get rid of it. PSM, he was blocked in, but there's the blinking Echo Slam to get the Rubik. Are they gonna get more? Nice Fisher keeping them in the cooldown. Artist goes down. Primal Split does come up, but four heroes already down for the counters. Real Toxic might escape. No Earth Panda. Is he gonna get him down? They pop the smoke. Oh no, Real Toxic did go for the right click. Some mistakes, but in the end, a 4-4-4. What? How did so many heroes die? Brewmaster, he got the double kill for himself. Now, can you make it out? Blink. He has to blink. Yeah, he gets it out as well. So, a 4-4-4, all things considered. Yes, the teamfight Tinker wasn't even there, but man, KPG, it looked more disastrous for them than it actually ended out to be. So kind of even on both sides still. Looking at the graphs, 500 only gold lead for Kompas Gaming XP. Not Kompas Gaming, Eu4ia that is, and XP 1000, so 28 minutes in. It's as close of a game as I've seen in ages. Nice, got them. He's up to 2.5k gold. Can start working on that Aghanim Scepter of his if that's the item he wants to go for. And well, looking at the hero levels, Doombringer is actually the highest with that Hand of Midas, which has been running forever for him. Chet still doesn't have his sheepstick, but getting dangerously close. Needs another 200 gold for it only. So we'll have it soon enough, and with the Hex, their fight can turn around, and of course Chet, he needs to make sure that he doesn't get caught like he has been so far. Goretz needs to finish up his BKB as well, as does Artis, who has the Overclock plus another 1.9k gold in the bank. But there is a Maki Gimbar on the Gyrocopter now. Can counteract the Brewmaster. Drunken Haze not going to be as effective anymore when the BKB is already on cooldown for the Gyro. Yes, Sila. March the Machines. They're going to go for Roche. Vilik is there as well. Will they go for the Mass Serpent Wars? They are level 1, but the damage, it should be enough with all the heroes that they have there. Hex coming out as well. Will they go for the Shackles? Not yet. Doesn't want to waste too much mana because you want to be able to just go for the full combo of Hex, Edershock and the Shackles if a fight breaks out. But will we see the fight? Roshan is dropping low, already got them. He wants to go in. Will his TP? Yep, his blink got stopped by the Hex. Is it gonna be enough? Wrath of Nature bounces around as well. BKB already activated. Well, Mishko, he goes down before Roshan. The Chaos Meteor comes in and decimates him. Jet. He gets doomed out, but still, he's on the run. Might even be able to escape Doom, and if not, he's just buying time as Vilik. He goes down, Aegis. It's on the ground. Who's gonna pick it up? Never mind, it's not on the ground. Pardon me. It got picked up just before Shadow Shaman's death, but he's gonna lose his second life as well. Probably Artist doing the damage, but the Fishery comes out, buying some time. Sila, he's on the high ground, dishing out the damage, and there's the Echo Stem. Real talk, he's just showing who's boss with the Enchanted Totem, level 4, and got them. He's in trouble now as well. He's gonna go down, standing in the March of the Machines and the Earthshaker. And stun locks, level 4, Enchant Totem, 400% attack damage. Just completely owning the Viper there. Man, what a fight this was. Gyrocopter losing his life immediately, not using the BKB, but the Shadow Shaman, it was a really clutch Aegis pickup. If he hadn't gotten that, if KPG's hero, any of them, would have gotten the Aegis instead, might have been a whole different fight, but now Eu4ia, they came out just ahead in that fight, I think. Looking at the graphs, they go a little bit steeper, but gold still only 1000 Eu4ia's favor. XP though, 2.5 almost. So slowly but surely they are gaining a lead. But for how long, it's the question. Doombringer has his Shiva's card now finished as well. Will make the physical damage output from Kompas Gaming be just that much less significant. As Rubik picks up, wow, he picks himself up a Hood of Defiance. He has a Null Field of level 3 as well, so they definitely want to mitigate as much magic damage as just possible. Yes, 31 minutes into the game, rather even, but late game wise I do believe Eu4ia definitely has the edge. I mean, Misko, he's doing a pretty nice amount of damage now, going for some lifesteal as well, although he doesn't have as much farm as you would maybe expect. He's actually number 5 as far as net worth is concerned. But real Toxie, he's gonna have a BKB of his own actually soon enough. Man, he's stacked on Earthshaker. Net worth wise, yes, it's not that high, but I mean, considering he's been a support, he has quite a lot. Then again, so does Goddamn, who is only 700 gold away from finishing his Aghanim Scepter on the Brewmaster with a level 3 ultimate to boot. But he's had a Hand of Midas to help him along the way, just speed up the process. And now we do see some rotations, 5-man rotations by Kompas Gaming. They don't have a smoke though, they're just hoping to find, well, I guess the Tinker in the enemy jungle and maybe pressure the tier 2 tower, force a few TPs from Eu4ia, but Eu4ia looks like they have the same in mind. They have a Mass Serpent Wars level 2. What's to stop them from going just high ground and placing the Serpent Wars down and forcing Kompas Gaming instead to come back? I think I joins the fight. Does he have the next set of items? Nope. Ghost Scepter plus another 3.9k gold. So if he wants to finish the Ethereal Blade, he can. But without the Dagon, it's not that strong. But he blinks in aggressively. The Thunderclap Primal Split is their cooldown. Gonna get rid of the Rubik immediately. Primal Split, will it be enough to Sila? still alive. No, not for long. Ghost Scepter into the Wrath of Nature. So much magic damage, but barely gets the blink out thanks to the rearm of his. Now Doombringer silenced up, slowed down as well, but he is tanky, going for the TP out. Shiva's Scar keeping him alive, or is he? No, the Hex comes out, stopping his TP. The Chaos Meteor on top to follow. Now, the tier 3 did go down, but a Doombringer for the Rubik. It was a favorable fight, and can they get more? Goddamn, his Prime Split is already in cooldown. The Fisher from Real Toxic, he has the blink. Can he use it though? Is he gonna play it too safe? No, he blinks out. Hand of Might is used by Goddamn. He runs through the Monster Machines. Jet comes with the Force Staff flying through. But I don't think they will get the kill, or will they? Nope. Blink out by Scylla. But they do catch the Earthshaker in the end anyway. Koret's just spotting him out there with the Sprout. And big plays. And now suddenly Koret's up to another 2.8k gold. Can start working on a Hex of his own. And the more Hexes, the better for them, of course. Jet putting his own to use now. Working on a BKB needs a recipe for it only. Oh, need to drink some water in between. Whoa. Whoa. And now, the Aghanim Scepter is there on Brewmaster, so finally we will see that secondary Thunderclap, if he's good with his micro, even the Drunken Haze coming out as well. But how many BKBs do we actually have on Eu4ia's side at the moment? 2. Gyrocopter and the Doombringer, they've had it for a long time. Real Toxic, the Earthshaker, gonna have it soon enough as well. And Vilik, how far is he actually from that Aghanim Scepter of his? 700 gold, so Aghanim Scepter upgrade is actually huge. Because the Serpent Wards, they get 50 extra damage. And that's each Serpent Ward, so 10 Serpent Wards, a lot of damage. And Stinker, he did actually go for the Ethereal Blade. I mean, they have the Echo Slam, the cooldown, I guess. Just lasers. Usually you want the Dagon before, but he's gonna rely on his teammates to do the magic damage burst for him mostly. And we will see how it turns out in the end, because Goldcraft only a 300 difference, 35 minutes in. That's the closest game I have seen. But Jet now cannot get jumped. The Blink, the Fisher, and Scylla comes in and finishes the job. Uses the Ethereal Blade for the first time in this game. XP almost zeroed out as well. Only a 770 difference at the moment. And it's nice to see even games every now and then, to be honest, I have to admit. And now, is Eu4ia feeling safe enough to just go high ground, because the Invoker is down for the count for 50 seconds, he has buyback, but Eu4ia, if they can force the buyback, that's already going to be a win for them. As they will clean up the creep wave, no Flak Cannon used. You can see that Misko, he's expecting the team fight to come any minute now, so he wants his Flak Cannon to be off cooldown for that. Rocket Barrage has a shorter cooldown, of course, much more spammable, and in a team fight, Gyrocopter might not even get close enough to use the Rocket Barrage as it is anyway. So just wants to keep the Flak Cannon for the fight. But Kompas came in, can they get the jump on Eu4ia instead? It's really crucial that they do so, that they lock down the Tinker early on, I think, maybe even Gyrocopter. But with the BKBs on them, it's gonna be so damn hard. Artist has his own BKB as well, and oh, they get Rubik immediately. Jet, he buys back up, will it be enough BKB on Goretz? The cooldown comes out, Artist, he's doomed, he's gonna go down probably. Misko, he's gonna just chase him down, going for the right clicks. They get the kill, Jet, he's on the run as well. 2 are down, Viper doesn't have buyback either in Jet. Nice Warstorm, but the Misko, he got hexed out, will it be enough? Nice sprout by Goretz, but I think this might be the Deafening Blast. Chaos Meteor though, he turns it around, that damage. Beautiful setup from the sprout, but goddamn hexed up, shackled as well. And Sunstrike, a little bit off target from Vilik, so Racks are down. They only lose 1 hero for it. They gain 3, force the buyback on Invoker. And this actually might have been enough to just completely shift balance in the game in the favor of Eu4ia. It was so even in the graphs, but might just start snowballing, spiraling out of control now. And there's the BKB finished on Real Toxic's Earthshaker as well. Aghanim Scepter finished on the Shadow Shaman, so they just got their next set of items, whereas Koretz still trying to go for that sheepstick of his. Needs another 1000 gold for it. A little bit less, even 800 by now. But Chet still doesn't have his BKB, and it's hurting them, it definitely is. And of course Rubik getting caught like that, he needs to steal a big ultimate. Although, I guess Doom is the best thing he could possibly steal. And speaking of the Doom, he does pick up his boost of travels now, so just increasing their mobility even more. Roshan will also respawn in 1 minute time, so if they want to wait that, play it safe, get the ages, get the cheese for themselves, they can definitely do so. And sentry, oh, Gorets, he blinks in, there's the Sunstrike coming out as well, he's not gonna TP out, or even if he would have been, I think the Soul Burn would have just killed him even in the fountain. So really nice setup there, Gorets, having the blink there to just get close by. And now, do they have sentries? Is there even HM on anybody? No, there's not. And no detection either. There are some sentries on Vilik, but he was the one going down. But with this, Gorets has his shipstick finished now. They need to shut down the Tinker, but shutting down the Tinker alone isn't gonna be enough, because he can just buy back and join the fight anyway. And right clicks won't be too effective against Tinker. You need to just kind of bait out the Ethereal Blade and then burst him down with magic damage. So far, they've gotten some lucky timings with Wrath of Nature bounces. And top lane now, Jet TPs into the treants, as does the Viper. Oh, some sneaky plays. Can they get the kill though? There are BKBs on both, so they, in worst case scenario, they can just BKB TP out. I don't think the damage will be enough. The right clicks are there, Viper's like the Hex. Oh, with the Sunstrike to follow up, it's gonna be on target as well. They get the Charge Copter, beautifully done, Cheto. He gets tuned up, Sela joins the fight, immediate burst down, and now got them. He comes in as well, BKB already on cooldown for the Doombringer, but will it be enough? There's the silence onto Sela. Primal Split helping out a little bit with the damage, and 2 heroes down, both of them have buyback. Whereas Chet does not. Oh, the blink out after the Cyclone, but are they gonna chase him down? Gordes blinks after him. TP, you need to go for the TP, he doesn't have one. Oh man, he can't get the blink out either, and Doom, he's gonna go down as well. Boulder Toss is there, blink, Thunderclap, Treants created just in case, and well, 3 big kills for Kompas Gaming. Sneaky plays, just double boots of travels onto the Treants. That is something Eu4ia did not see coming in the slightest. Absolutely sick plays, and they need to continue on with this, and if they do so, they have a chance. And I thought like, yeah, Character PKB TP, but he didn't even get the PKB. Chet, really nice Hex timing, or maybe it was Gorets instead, whatever it was, or whoever it was. It was great nonetheless. And oh, another blink, Hex, the silence onto Vilik as well, but the Fisher comes out to help him, and the Soul Burn definitely won't be enough to just get the kill. They need the Sunstrike maybe to help out, but Roche, is this what Kompas is gonna go for now? It's really risky, but then again, 2 heroes are down, and at best they can force buybacks. Shadowcopter of course with the cooldown. With Earthshaker jumping in, it still might be enough to be honest. But do they know this is going on in Kompas Gaming? It's not the fastest Roshan. The Sprout comes out to just scout for vision, but man, if they only had more heroes there, I think this Roshan, they just bring it down to quarter for an HP, and suddenly Doombringer and Tinker, they're back alive. They jump you, you lose ages, or you lose Roshan with the ages and the cheese, and as Tinker has to take on number 1. The tornado goes out. Finally, reinforcements have arrived to some extent. Rubik has his pipe finished as well. The Roche will go down. Huge pickup smoke straight after, but it doesn't hit 2 of the heroes. Oh man, that smoke wasn't the best in the world by any means. Looking at the graphs now again, it is a 1000 gold lead, 1200 even almost, for Kompas Gaming XP, 2500. So it's actually 7500 swing with just getting those 3 kills more or less, and the Roshan now. Invoker does have his BKB finished up, so looking good on the Kompas Gaming front all of a sudden. Nature's Prophet, number 1 in net worth, has another 3k gold in the bank. What's his next item actually gonna be? Is he gonna build into right click now? Get something like a Monkey King bar, maybe a Daedalus or Desolator to just speed their own push? Or is he gonna get something crazy like a Refresher Orb, double Hex, double Silence? Might not be a bad idea to be honest if you ask me. Now, Tinker, what level is his Dagon? It is level 2 actually, so the burst damage is definitely coming out. But there are 3 BKBs if I'm not mistaken, or maybe even 4? No, 3 BKBs. Brewmaster doesn't have one, at least not yet. And now Eu4ia, they learn from their past mistakes, they are grouping up a little bit more as KPG. They're going into the enemy jungle, which is heavily warded, at least by Sentry Wards. This Observer spots out Chet as well. And Kompas Gaming, are they gonna run into a trap now? Eu4ia, they did spot them out. Are they gonna wait for them, set an ambush? Or no, Kompas Gaming, they're like, yeah, we're not gonna go take that risk. We're gonna get the tier 2 instead. Just get some global gold and maybe even pressure the tier 3s, because Eu4ia, they're definitely not gonna be fast enough to get this tier 2 and the tier 3. Or are they? Sela of course comes back, march the machines down. Will this be enough to just make Kompas Gaming back off? I don't think. Oh, pipe is activated, they want to tank it up. Thunderclap to clear off the creep wave tower. Cliff is out. Are they gonna hang around? More TPs coming back. But 2 heroes are continuing. Misko together with Velik. Korets, he wanted to DB and aggressively. He's coming in as well. Nope. Cancelling it 2 times. Doesn't want to take the chance. Him alone. And well, Rubik, he's gonna get caught. Gets blinked upon. And it's a matter of time before he goes down. Sila gets the kill with the Dagon of his. And oh, the silence onto Misko. The Hex as well. Gyrocopter. He's gonna lose his life. Chaos Meteor comes in. Not really necessary. But a Rubik for a Gyrocopter. Well, if I was Kompas Gaming, I'd take that trade any day, anytime. Huge pickoffs. Absolutely huge. And Artist now, he is low on mana, but oh, Velik might get caught, Korets. He gets the Orchid, but the Hex is still on cooldown. He's going for the TP out. Is it gonna be enough damage? No, they actually didn't even get proper vision there. Korets just... I don't know if the Sprout was on cooldown. Or Nature's Call rather, not Sprout, but... Some panic. Velik makes it out, but... KPG, it's not like they lose anything in return. And now, goddamn, has himself Boots of Travels as well. Is Rubik the only one not having Boots of Travels? Well, he has Boots of Speed, so once he gets 2k gold, he's probably gonna have them as well. Korets doesn't have them, but he has a teleport anyway, global, so doesn't really need them anyway. Oh, no, reading chat, a little bit funny, a little bit. But Kompas Gaming, they are grouping up as well now, TPing to the mid lane chat. That's a really ballsy TP, they don't have too much vision. Yes, this server world was here, but I mean, with the blinks on Eu4ia, that was really balls deep. And just look at this, look at the sentries in the Eu4ia jungle. 4 sentries all around, just want to make absolutely sure that, I guess when they see the Invoker, that there's not gonna be a Ghost Walk out of it. But he has the Aegis, of course. Are they gonna catch maybe Misko? They don't have vision of him. Whereas Eu4ia, they have vision of Kompas Gaming. But now the cooldown comes up, BKB activated, Rubik in huge trouble, can't get out of it. Gets the pipe off before, but Chet loses Aegis immediately. The silence onto Real Talks, he just shrugs it off with the BKB of his, but Misko. BKB already on cooldown, will they have enough artists? There's the Doom, but Korets, he stands and delivers. Chet is back as well with his BKB activated. They get the Hex on the Doombringer artist, going for the right clicks. Cold Snap is there, but now there's the BKB on Doombringer, Korets. He wears off, and they're gonna get the kill. Level Def helping out Alacrity, not there. 900 gold going away. He buys back the Real Toxic. Can he get the TP out? Whoa, the Wrath of Nature. This buyback on the Nature Prophet was already worth it. He finds himself the Doombringer as well. The Tornado comes away. The Soul Burn. Is he gonna do enough damage? The right clicks are there. Ice Ball down to slow the Doombringer, and Doombringer, he's tanky, but he's not gonna be tanky enough. I think so. Oh, can he actually get the blink out? Are you kidding me? The right click just barely catches him. Got them blinks in. Thunderclap Shiva's card just in case. Actually, it was the Shiva's card of the Doom himself, but they are down, and can they force the buybacks now? Kompas Gaming, most of their ultimates are on cooldown as well, but if they can just force the buybacks, it's gonna be worth. But oh, Artis might get bursted down to the laser. Into the Ethereal Blade. Not enough. Mech poked by Viper, but he's still low enough on HP that maybe they don't want to just force it. Or they do. Quality goes in. There's this Hex onto Sila with the silence as well. They need more though. A little bit. Viper Strike comes out a little bit too late. Maybe. Nope. Double Hex. Sila, he's gonna go down. He has buyback though. Will he use it? Yes, he will immediately. He goes down. No buyback for him. 120 seconds on the sidelines. What is this Doombreaker? He's gonna chase down Artis as well. He's going for a TP out. Is there anything to stop it? No, there's not. But they will find Jet, or will the Ghost Walk activated? He's pretty damn speedy, and he's gonna get out, at least for the time being. BKB of cooldown once again if he really wants to use it. 27 to 31. Man, too bad that Korets died there, but they... How many buybacks did they actually get to force out? 3 buybacks. Earthshaker, Doombringer, and the Tinker as well, so... If they get those kills next time, they might get a set of racks for their troubles there as Jet. Going for either a Linkens, which wouldn't be a bad idea up against the Doombringer, or going for a straight up Refresher or double Hex, and just more spells to throw out. But now Eu4ia, they know the Nature Prophet is down for 70 seconds. They're gonna go in through the mid lane. They have Mass Serpent Wards in 9 seconds time. Oh, this is scary if you're Kompas Gaming. The tier 2 falls pretty damn fast. They still have another solid 55 seconds to go for high ground. Go for 5 versus 4. And... Man, Rubik, you need to steal the Doom. You need to make something huge happen for this. Dagon is still on level 2. Massive Doors go down as well. The Fisher is there. Oh my god, they're gonna get the Hex. Goddamn. He goes down. No buyback on the Brewmaster. This is huge. 2 heroes down. BKB activated on the Doombringer, but the tier 3 taking damage. Hold down. Actually missing everybody. EMP though didn't do anything at all either. And man, this might be GG if they just continue going. Brewmaster doesn't have a buyback for a long time. Blink in Warstorm. The Hex comes up at Rubik. He's gonna lose his life anyway. Chaos Meteor to follow up. Felix Dropping low, Artist tries to chase him down with his BKB activated, but Chet, the Doom is on him. He can't do much of anything anymore. Ruby goes down to the last level death of Doombringer, and Artist, he just tickles the Doombringer. Well, a little bit more, but there's the Blink Echo Slam with the Enchant Totem coming out, and Chet, he's gonna go down. One more level that would have been enough as Artist gets the kill on the Gyrocopter. Actually, they're diving a little bit too deep, just couldn't focus on the Rex. Chet, 2-minute, he's gonna go in Corets, he comes there, silence onto Real Toxin, no more stuns coming out, got hexed up as well, sprouted up in place, Cold Snap, gets the kill on Earthshaker, now Doombreaker, he is so damn tanky, really once again tickled by Corets, but can he make it out, Blinks? It is Sela coming out to help, and Doombreaker actually makes it out. If he had gone down, could have been used Sunstrike, little bit off target, unfortunately for them, but Doombreaker makes it out. If they had gotten the kill, it would have been down with no buyback, but man, I can't believe the mid lane, only melee Rex went down. But still, a Rex and a half ahead for Eu4ia. Kill score 30 to 33. Looking at the graphs, only a 1000 gold lead, but still for Kompas Gaming, weirdly enough. XP, 3000 gold lead for Kompas. So Eu4ia, they are winning despite being behind. As Artist, he's pretty damn tanky himself now with the Heart of Tarask, of course. As Dagon level, was it level 4? Yep, the take on level 4 is there for Tinker. He doesn't have buyback for another 3 minutes anyway, so might as well use all of his scope at Roche. Oh, we got a long respawn, 10.5 minutes about. Daedalus finished on the Nature Prophet now. He wants to deal some serious right-click damage against this Tombbringer, who otherwise just laughs in their face with all the armor that he has, which is going to get increased even more if he finishes up the AEC, but oh, Sela! He's maybe gonna get caught. Ruby, can he get the telekinesis? No, Sela gets the blink out before Tornado, a little bit off target as well, Chet. He might still chase him down. The Deafening Blast actually does connect, but just barely. The assistance is coming. Artist doesn't get his BKB off. Will there be the shackles? Yes, there will. Call down as well, Chet. Trying to help out, but now he gets hecked up, doomed up as well. Big mistake, Corets. He TPs in as well. Is this the throw? Artist doesn't have buyback, neither does Chet. He hexed by Corets, but man, this was just one huge mistake, and I think this might be a game-changing, game-ending mistake. No buybacks on any of Kompas Gaming's heroes. Are they at least timing off? Nope. It's GG called. Kompas Gaming, they lose. Game number 1 to Eu4ia as Eu4ia, the underdogs, coming in strong and winning this game. 50 minutes in, lots of back and forth, but Eu4ia edged it out in the end. And well, congratulations to them, but Kompas Gaming, they have one more game coming in this 2-game series to just try to stage a comeback, at least tie up the series, if nothing else. Still better than losing 2-0, of course. So guys, do not go anywhere, and of course, if you enjoyed this cast, be sure to follow this channel as well as HeflaTV1, the English channels for us. We just switch between the channels depending on games and casters and what have you. And of course, be sure to check out our Facebook and Twitter. Both of them are HeflaTV to know when we're going live. And well, if you're really generous, you can just do even more. Just spread out the word to your friends and what have you, but I'm going into game number 2's lobby, and we're gonna have a couple of songs in between as well.